welcome to another Dalekcast. It is I, the Dalek Emperor, and our first question is, this is from Dylan Stolensberg. It is called, Dalek Emperor, how did you reaction of the 14th Doctor players David Tennant? Apparently he says it as David Tennant. Are you saying how my reaction went? What was my reaction to it? Well, I have to say I was amazed that David Tennant was a 14th Doctor. I was theorising with all the RTD things that are appearing in the Chibnall era. It wouldn't surprise me if he regenerated it to if Jenny regenerated it to David Tennant himself, and I kind of theorised it, and I have no idea how it happened, but apparently as soon as I theorised a Doctor Who theory, something in Doctor Who happens that I am amazed by. Anyway, yes, it was shocking, to say the least. Yes, very shocking for everybody. Yes, okay, video game time. So, okay, so Cybernova said, I've been thinking about whether or not I should do a video recommendation, but apparently, have you ever considered playing at Dead of Night? No, I haven't. I'll probably consider that. Yes, definitely. Okay, so apparently, these first three reactions that we are reacting to are made by Annexar, and I've no idea what Annexar is, and apparently the first video is a prelude to Annexar. And yes, I've no idea what it is, but I presume it has something to do with Star Trek, I presume, because it says something about the Enterprise and something around here. So without further ado, viewers, let's begin observing it then. I don't know why, Jamie, and I think I can probably guess who suggested this. I don't know why Jamie Obberding suggests me Star Trek related things, because I'm not really into Star Trek, but okay.
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets.
Okay.
The United Federation of Planets Historical Society, in association with Memory Alpha, presents the 4 Years' War.
Okay.
Stardate 2241.03. The planet Arcanus 4. Founded nearly a century before, this research outpost has grown into a flourishing, full-scale city. It is a shining example of Federation progress.
There could be no Federation without Earth. The fact that the humans could lead the formation of the Federation just a few years after their war with the Romulan Empire is nothing short of extraordinary.
But it represents something very different to the Klingon Empire. Growing tired of diplomacy, their High Chancellor proclaims, if words were water, the humans would drown us all.
The bad blood between the humans and the Klingons meant that the job of preventing war and leading the peace delegation...
Yeah, the only reason why I've never heard of Star Trek. I've only seen like one Star Trek movie. Yeah, please don't lambast me in the comments, please, because I don't really know what Star Trek is or why it's here. All I know is it has something to do with the only things I know about Star Trek is USS Enterprise, Captain Kirk, Picard. That's about it.
Navigations fell to Vulcan. Regrettably, we failed.
Okay.
For 12 hours, the Klingon disruptors do not stop. Arcanus is reduced to rubble. Thousands of its inhabitants are dead. Countless more are missing. The first victims in what will come to be known as the 4 Years' War.
Yeah, all credit to go to Annex, just so you know. Right.
They've been expanding their empire for 200 years before the Federation was formed. That there would be a conflict with the Klingon people at some point was obvious.
Oh, is that Tony Todd?
Members of Starfleet.
Ah, that's Tony Todd.
Were certain that they could merely take anything they wanted. Starfleet's early losses did little to dissuade them of that notion.
Corian 6, Vesta,
Well, bug up my giddy aunt.
Arcanus. We took some major beatings the first 6 months. For most of that first year, our mission was just to slow them down while we fell back.
Unfortunately, the Klingons were unconvinced the Federation was any sort of match for them, and their belief in their superiority left us little room to negotiate.
Well, at that point, about the only thing we were doing that impressed the Klingons was dying well. And there was plenty of that.
The Klingon Supreme Commander, the architect of the invasions, was a warlord named Karn.
Karn the Undying is what they call him.
Yeah, of course, Khan, from, that terrible, that terrible Star Trek movie with Benedict Cumberbatch.
The Klingons revered him.
Why?
Vulcan intelligence is, if I may say, unparalleled, but even for us, he was a mystery.
It wasn't until the formation of the Federation that the High Council began to take Earth seriously. And even after the Federation was formed, many on the High Council thought it was in the air. Political.
That's a different Khan, then. I must be talking about a different Khan. There's too many Khans in Star Trek.
Alliance.
It sounds
Starfleet was never
ridiculous.
seen as a match for the Imperial Navy. Certainly not one that would impede the growth of the Empire.
Their whole civilization, their whole culture, is a monument to the art of war.
The early campaigns,
Okay.
yes, Klingons were toying with us. They were using a strategy known to the Klingon people as which loosely, roughly translates as the strategy of least respect. The epitome of their arrogance occurred during the ambush of Inverness 5.
The Inverness system, as you call it, was our first objective.
Inverness. 5 planets.
How long is this video again? Not that I'm interested at all, but okay.
All colonized.
I mean, of course I am interested in this video and why you showed it to me.
Stardate 2243.3, the highly populated dilithium-rich planets of the Inverness system.
For your kind, those planets are merely a source of dilithium. For us, those planets are sacred.
Goddamn Inverness 5. What a mess.
It was the first time they used it on us.
Okay.
It was an old Klingon tactic. They had a word, Noctrovit. Means devour.
Day after day, it was the same thing. I'd get called in to support some kind of counterattack. By the time I got into orbit, my orders had been changed. Attack called off. Battle was already over. We'd pull out of warp into a junkyard.
Fragments of starships bouncing off my hull. Fragments of the crews as well.
18 starships destroyed.
Pick up the survivors, beam them up.
We'd be beaming them up. One of two things would happen. The transporters would blow out, or the Klingons would show up and start shooting.
I could look down from orbit and see trails of smoke.
Right.
Miles.
Well, that was it. Something had to change, or we were done.
An Andorian acquaintance once said, "Don't push the pink skins to the thin ice." Wasn't very eloquent, but the Klingons found it to prove quite prophetic.
Okay.
After 2 years of almost constant defeat, the head of Starfleet,
How long was this video again? Oh, 21 minutes. God. Oh dear. Well. Okay.
Admiral Slater,
It's no problem. It's decided in order for me to watch this video, Jeremy orbiting, I would need to know inside and out what the heck is going on in Star Trek. Because right now, I haven't got a fucking clue.
was forced to step down. Across the Federation, billions wonder who would replace him.
I was on the bridge of the Xenophon. It was my first ship in the war. An old Markland-class destroyer. Lieutenant Kane, our comms officer, said that there was a fleet-wide broadcast from Starfleet. I told him to punch it up on the big screen. And that's when we heard it was Ramirez.
That name spread like wildfire. You ask anybody where they were when they heard it. They'll remember.
We are facing an enemy that is consumed and committed to our total destruction.
His first speech to the Federation Council was incredible.
An enemy that demands to be fought, and we will fight.
There were 40,000 people in Archer Arena.
But I say to you, our greatest challenge is not the might of a Klingon fleet.
And they all wanted one thing.
The greatest challenge laying before us is to do what must be done without undoing the dream of the Federation.
Hope.
For myself, I have but one fear. Destroying the dream of the Federation. Compared to such a loss, I do not fear the Klingon Empire!
It was a good speech. Until
Well, you should fear the Dalek one. Just saying.
I heard Admiral Ramirez speak. I had not foreseen the possibility of a peace between the Federation and the Klingons, nor had I foreseen the possibility that the Federation might win.
The battle cry of Admiral Ramirez sweeps across the Federation.
Oh my goodness, an advertisement. Great. Wonderful. Yes.
His goal was to create a class of ship that could spring Starfleet back into action, back into battle. We had to leapfrog Klingon technology.
It was called the Ares class. It was exactly what we needed.
Okay.
We had over a dozen member worlds working on it. It was the first pure warship that Starfleet had ever built.
As for Vulcans, though we limited our contribution to propulsion, environmental, and defensive technologies, there were many who wanted us to end our participation in the war altogether.
a Vulcan's gonna do what a Vulcan's gonna do. But the Andorians, they were happy to supply us the phasers.
Okay.
Starting 2244.1, near the planet Cygnus 3.
Yeah, just so you know, after these 3 Annexar videos that you wish to show me, Jamie Alberding, I need you to not show me more Star Trek videos, please, because I don't know Star Trek. I'm sorry. I wish I could react to Star Trek videos, but I can't, because I don't have the DVDs, don't have the merch, don't have anything. I don't have anything. So, I think the best thing to do is to not show me any more Star Trek videos, because I wouldn't get it. I simply just wouldn't get it, basically. That's all I'm saying.
There will always be detractors who think you're taking the initiative too soon, that you're rushing the offensive.
Okay.
I disagreed.
Right.
The leadership of Admiral Ramirez is a welcome change, but his grand plan has yet to be tested in battle.
We had the ships. We had a core of battle-tested commanders. It was time to take the initiative.
Well, that was Ramirez's first roll of the dice. They landed exactly the way we wanted them to, the way we needed them to.
The code name was Operation Pegasus. Pegasus was the first test of the Ares class against the ship it was designed to defeat, the D6.
The Ares class looked good in simulations, real good. But data can only take you so far. The only true test for a combat vessel is combat.
The new Federation ships were unexpected.
Okay.
And then there was Garth. That mad Azarian son of a bitch. That was his day.
Okay.
Garth likes to play down his contribution. Don't you believe it? What he did that day, no captain had ever done.
We got lucky.
Okay, interesting.
It was Sonya's maneuver that gave me the opening.
Sonya pulled a feint to starboard.
In fact, the only Star Trek thing that I've seen and have actually learnt about is Galaxy Quest.
Garth just went for it.
It was like a Klingon maneuver.
It was a new ship. They said she was tough. I want to see what she can take.
After they battled Cygnus 3, our ship captain started giving the Federation its due as a worthy adversary. And for the first time, we took notice of Garth of Izar.
It was a Klingon that gave me that name. I guess there are a lot worse things that a Klingon could call you.
Yeah, sure, I'll tell you. They called me Queen Bitch Whore of the Federation.
Am I gonna shown the shape? Yes, I know, Royal Albert Hall.
The Ares class had withstood its first trial by fire and passed to the gauntlet victorious.
The Ares had proven itself, and it continued to prove itself.
Oh my goodness, it's still going.
Faster, more agile, drip drop.
Okay.
And it was better armed than anything we'd had before.
We had lost the advantage.
At the time, Starfleet crews preferred to fight among their own kind.
Crews might be Andorian or Tellarite or Vulcan or human. Each of which had their own strategy and tactics.
One knew who you were fighting. And knowing one's enemy is the first rule of war. With the launch of their newer ships and the experience their commanders had gained, our progress was slowed. It was frustrating to fight Starfleet.
Confident in their Ares cruisers, this brash corps of captains took back 3 systems in 30 days. But the war was not over yet. Starting 2244.9, Starfleet's next generation heavy cruiser is behind schedule. Admiral Ramirez himself arrives to deal with the problem when he receives a coded transmission from Starfleet intelligence.
Klingons were building something. Something big.
We heard these rumors about the D7.
We'd proven we could take on the Klingons. But the D7 changed all that.
D7 would break the back of Starfleet. We had 3 shipyards across the Klingon Empire built there.
If the Klingon High Council had listened to Karn,
If the High Council had listened to me,
they would have had D7s at Cygnus 3.
the D7 would have been ready for battle.
And all our new Ares-class ships would have been cut to pieces.
And we would have defeated the Federation.
It had become an arms race, a war of technology. The new class of ship was proving more complicated than we realized. We needed more time.
If the Klingons launched them first, we would have been outmatched and outgunned again. And by now, the Klingons had learned better than to squander that advantage.
I needed another option. I went to my 3 best captains, Garth, Ribbo, Trask, and I asked them each for a plan of action.
The Admiralty had 3 different plans. The first one wasn't worth spitting. The second one was a good plan, solid plan. But the third was Garth's.
Garth asked me, out of the blue, if we could have a drink.
That's when I told her I had an idea for a battle plane.
My first reaction, let me just say this. I was really glad we were drinking.
Garth and Sonia came into my quarters.
I showed him a rough outline of my plan, and I said, "What do you think?"
Sounds not fair.
He looked at it and looked at it, and then he looked at me.
Let me just
He said,
look. Oh my
100% insanity. A bloodbath waiting to happen. That was Axanar.
Axanar. Its capture would put the Klingons within striking distance of Andoria, Terra Prime,
accident.
Vulcan,
No,
and Terra.
thanks. What the
It is the heart of Federation space. Further, Karn's spies discovered that Starfleet's next-generation heavy cruiser is being built in orbit.
Sorry, I got the name wrong. It's Axanar. Or could I go to Axanar? Not. What the heck did I get Annexer from?
Over Axanar, this is his chance to destroy Starfleet's only match for the D7. Garth of Izar knows Axanar is a target that Karn cannot refuse.
When Garth first presented his plan, to battle the Klingons and Axonar, my first thought was how far he'd come. I mean, he was always an extraordinary explorer before the war. But I knew, in his heart, he was first a soldier.
We didn't sign up to be warriors. That's not what Starfleet's about. We proved that we could do what we needed to do to defend the Federation. I'm proud of everyone who I served with. Especially those that didn't make it back.
So I signed off on the plan to end the conflict with one final battle. To end it at Axonar.
D7 was the ultimate expression.
How long was this? Any more of this with
Superior to anything in the quadrant.
Oh my goodness, it's still
We
good.
would launch her and devastate the Federation fleet.
Stardate 2245.1. The D7 enters the war.
Okay, yeah, I'm done for now. Okay, so we have another video made by Snow called Interlude. Okay, it's a fan film, let's observe now. Barbara Reader, who So apparently, Interlude takes place in the Axonar universe and tells a story of a Federation ships within the Klingon D7. And I put it as Gaffer as Warren Hart. What the heck? Okay, what's this? Right. There is some light on my phone. Right.
Stardate 2245.1. The D7 enters the war.
Helm, hold her steady. We need some distance between us and those battle cruisers.
I'm trying, sir. Those monsters are fast.
Damage report.
Shields holding at 60%, aft torpedoes disabled, impulse engines damaged but still operative. We have warp power, but not for long.
This is engineering. God, what the hell are you doing to my ship?
Alexei, divert all non-essential power to the aft shields. Keep those warp engines intact. Mr. Tanaka's on his way down to assist.
Do the impossible. Done. Same as always. Engineering out.
And it's not your ship. Com, get me the Artemis.
Captain, the Ares is hailing us, sir.
Captain Jaconde on main viewer, sir.
Guess Karn finally got his D7s launched. But you look at the size of those things.
Status on the Artemis, Captain.
Shields are at 72%. Warp and impulse engines intact. Minor casualties. So far, just our luck the first D7 attack would happen here.
I don't believe in coincidence, Captain.
Do you know what you're saying, Garth?
It's the only explanation. We have a spy.
Right.
Jaconde, Kane, status on comms.
Communications relay overload, Captain. I'm rerouting now. Just give me a minute.
Franklin, damage report.
Hull breach on deck 6. Emergency bulkheads in place. Phaser banks 3 and 4 damaged. Auxiliary control circuits temporarily disabled. Casualties.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Captain, I have Ramirez in sickbay. He's been hit. He's in critical condition.
Okay.
I need to operate, but I can't while the ship is being blasted apart.
Understood.
The ship gets blasted apart. It's not gonna matter. Kane, I need comms now.
Thanks for calling me back. I thought you'd hung up on me.
Ramirez is in sickbay. He's critical.
Get out of here, Garth. Now. We'll handle this.
Jump to war with us. With any luck, we can both make it back to the fleet.
No. Those D7s are faster than us. Starfleet can afford to lose both our ships plus Ramirez. We'll handle the battle cruisers. Helm, come about.
Chakotay, no. We'll beam Ramirez to you. We can lower our ventral shield just long enough to get...
Captain, we've just taken heavy damage to the ventral power conduits. It's knocked out the transporters.
Damn it. Chakotay, can you beam Ramirez?
Our transporters are out too. Garth, this is the only way. You've got to get Ramirez out of here now. Engineering, slow to 1/4 impulse. Start venting warp plasma. We've got to make it seem like we've been crippled.
Yes, Captain.
And Commander, be prepared to shut down antimatter containment. On my mark.
But Captain, that'll destroy the ship.
I know. I know.
Aye, sir.
Chakotay.
It's been an honor serving with you, Captain Garth. Now get the hell out of here.
The honor is ours, Artemis.
Helm, hard about.
Helm, warp factor 7. Now.
Engineering. Shut down antimatter containment unit. Okay. Now.
Captain, antimatter explosion, sir. Artemis is gone. The Klingon ships are no longer pursuing us.
Okay.
Mr. DeVille, get us back to Earth. Best speed.
Oh my god. I thought it was finished. It's still going.
I don't spend a lot of time thinking about the history of it.
Okay.
So, think of what you've lost, what that war cost you. Captain Chakotay, we were brothers in this war. In some ways, his decision was the easy decision. Because when you're in the middle of a battle like that, you're not running through your head the calculations of the hundreds of people that are going to die or the thousands of people back home who that affects. His sacrifice was so pure because all he was thinking about was the mission. It was the Federation. It was winning.
Right.
He knew what had to happen, and He didn't give a damn about anything else but achieving the mission. It was pure sacrifice. It was pure purpose. But that's what captains do. Those are the decisions captains make.
The Klingons teach their children that a true hunter always cuts the head off of the beast and eats its still beating heart. So, they went after Ramirez. He had rallied the fleet, pushed for the launch of the Ares class, and turned the tide of the war.
Well, Karn tipped his hand. We were returning from a high-level briefing on the Axonar battle plan. Out of nowhere, 3 Klingon D7s appear. Start blasting away.
Yeah, still don't know what's going on in Star Trek world. All I have found out in this franchise, basically ships go bang bang boom and fly around everywhere and shoot things. And I don't know.
The Klingons couldn't have known where we were going to be unless someone tipped them off. Karn thought...
It's like alien race bad, humans good, all they fight each other with weird dinner plate ships or something along those lines. Well, dinner plate ships with like, I don't know, with like boxes attached to them. That's all I know about Star Trek.
But he didn't plan on us making it out.
Okay.
Thanks to the Artemis and her crew, we made it back to Starbase 1. Ramirez survived, but spent the rest of the war in a hospital bed.
Okay.
Starfleet wasn't just Ramirez.
Klingons hoped that by taking out Ramirez, it would cripple our morale.
How long is this goddamn...
But it backfired on them.
How long is this video again?
Now that we knew that there was a spy, that gave us that one piece of information we needed to finally bring this damn war to an end.
Now we knew exactly what we were up against and what it might cost us. And I knew more than ever that we needed Axonar.
In the weeks following the loss of the USS Artemis, a dark shadow lingers over the Federation. The newly unleashed D7 warships prove to be all but unstoppable, taking a devastating toll on the Federation fleet. The tide of war quickly turns, and a growing sense of urgency spreads throughout Starfleet Command. However, as preparations to execute Garth's battle plan at Axonar continue, word arrives on Earth that the Vulcan High Council has reached a fateful decision. Vulcan is withdrawing from the war, and the Federation must face this new threat without their strongest member.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm watching Star Trek related things. Yeah, doing me overdoing. I try my best, but truth is, I don't think I'll be watching any more Star Trek related things. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't get it. I don't get Star Trek. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, Jamie Oberding. I know you tried to get me into Star Trek, it's just I like many people, I know many humans aliens and other races across the cosmos have different opinions. I don't think I am into Star Trek that much now. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, it is time to move on to whatever Big MCTH has in store. It is called Galactic Wars, and it's called Episode 2, The New Alliance. Let's observe Big MCTH. Let's observe now. Have I gone deaf? I don't know if I've gone deaf. Hello? I can't hear anything. Space is, Oh no, I haven't gone deaf. Okay, this seems good. I think I have said this multiple times to you, Jamie Orbiting, about no Star Trek videos, because I wouldn't know what the heck Star Trek is. But anyway, enough about me complaining about Star Trek. What did I just say? This doesn't have anything to do with Star Trek, it's just a Star Trek ship. The USS Discovery, that's what it's called. Apparently that's what it's called. Okay. The black hole. Is that the SS Discovery, is it? What's going on? I think that black hole was from Interstellar. Why is it green now? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Why is there a jaded London advert? Don't care. Okay. Right, let's get the credits. What's happening now? Sorry, what? Oh, yes, all credit would go to Big MCTH before, watching the next one, but apparently, oh, yes, this one, this takes me back, of course, I've seen these two videos. These two are made by Optimus Prime, also known as Orion Sachs. He does a brilliant voice impression of Optimus the frickin' Prime. And of course, if you may remember, he was the voice in the Johnny Flash animations. Don't know what happened to Johnny Flash. Apparently I heard some sussy things happened, which I am not aware of. Anyway, we are here to have a look at the Orion Sachs SFM animations. Let's begin observing.
Those Decepticons. You killed them. We killed them. We remember
your little accident with the dark spark. Oh yes, I remember this most definitely.
John, the Shadow Dimension. Bingo! Me, your greatest creation, bringing you what you've always wanted. Power beyond.
Oh yes, I remember this. Yes, this is basically kind of Optimus Prime doing the whole Willem Dafoe Spider-Man Green Goblin thing, basically. And it's called Optimus Looks Through the Shattered Glass.
Your wildest dreams, and it's only the beginning. With the Matrix at my disposal, only the Autobots can stop us now. Imagine if they joined us.
Yes.
We gotta find a new place to buy mirrors. Nemesis is trying to Willem Dafoe me again. Wait, no, confound.
Oh yes, I remember this.
Did he subtract?
Oh yes, Nemesis Prime got captured by the Autobots, and a whole bunch of Nemesis Primes live in the same prison together.
Who said that would work?
Well, I never said it was foolproof.
I told you it wouldn't work. Shut up! You scream like a girl.
He does scream like a girl. I agree with every point that one Nemesis is making, but another I disagree.
Somebody made on us.
Stop with the bloody Christmas advertisements.
I finally found
it. Let's observe. Oh, another one. It's Optimus Prime's own awkward phone call.
I finally found the time to finish it.
Excellent.
Now I just need to get to Mari and...
Oh, really?
Agent Papa Prime. Hello? Is this Optimus Prime?
It is. It is Optimus Prime.
Are you going to ask for my credit card? Optimus Prime! It is I, Nemesis. I fought my way out of the multiverse and have defeated all of your variants. And now I'm coming for you.
Oh, I would enjoy partnering up with Prime.
Prepare yourself, for there can only be one. Why do these weirdos keep calling me about...
Damn, you killer feels the rock music.
Why do these weirdos keep calling me about my extended warranty? I don't even own a car.
Tell me about it.
Oh,
wait, what?
Hello? Did he just hang up on me?
Did he do it?
I told you to leave the crank-anchor's routine. I will forgive your advice from before in the past, and I am not going to start now.
Yep, exactly. I agree with him there. Whose side am I on? The losing side.
Very good, Nemesis. Now instruct him in the matters of loss and pain.
What? Sorry, what?
Now get out of here, Norman.
Out, am I?
Yes. Yes, he's out. Am I gonna spot? Why did I post that? But yes, okay, it seems, that, yes, he's out. Okay then, let's continue. Okay, yes, that was good. Anyway, it is time to move on. We have a couple more videos that we need to have a look at right now. Okay, it's time for another awesome video. This one involves the Republic versus the Covenant. Star Wars versus Halo. Now this was made by Jonah the 18th. All credit will go to him. Let's observe. I presume this is basically Venator-class Star Destroyers, because this is set in Republic times, battling the Covenant from Halo. My favourite. A favourite battle that'll go down in history. Still need to play more Transformers Devastation. Holy lordy, lordy, okay. Clone Trooper. Oh dear, it seems D. Bradley Baker wasn't able to voice any of the clones. Rate 5 out of 10. IGN would never watch again. Very funny. Who wins? Well, obviously, the clones win. Then again, the Daleks will probably come in out of nowhere and just randomly start shooting everything and win. Anyway, yes, we have another video here. It is called Laugh Over Life, Avengers vs. Star Wars, apparently.
I have a bad feeling about this, Anakin.
It's alright, Master. Nobody's gonna notice.
I don't know. This van's packed.
Anyway, yes, all credit will go to Laugh Over Life, and this is apparently the most powerful Jedi versus Marvel's Avengers.
3 times now.
Apparently.
Who do they think they are? A family of superheroes?
You should probably not say that.
Anakin, let's just leave.
This is about made 5 months ago.
After
Over
you
5
return those
months
tire
ago.
caps. Anakin, this is not the Jedi way. Let's just go.
After I destroy him.
I'd like to see you try.
No!
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
Yes, I have to say, Marvel has kind of been declining in quality. It's kind of lost its thing recently because well, it's not the same as it was. Let's just say most movies include cheesy one-liners which people are really irritated about, and jokes that don't land as well. It worked well for the past few years, but now it's just getting repetitive. From what I remember, Star Wars also nearly tried to do that, but it fell flat on their face as well. So, yeah, that's why shows like Andor kind of change the whole Star Wars formula. But the whole Marvel formula for Star Wars is kind of what you would call nostalgia problems, basically.
You're not Mueller. You underestimate the power of those caps!
Come on, Space Wizard. Keep on trying.
Learn to use your toys, boy.
Why are you throwing blasters at me? I can do this all day.
Looking for these?
Hey! Ow! Hey! Ow! Why are you getting all these guns? Oh, I'm so sorry. Control your hammer! No! You're hammered up.
Yes, I kind of got bored with, after Thor Love and, when I was watching Thor Love and Thunder, I got a bit bored of it. When I got to the Zeus bit, because I found that the jokes were just pretty boring and not usual Marvel as what I would usually predict. Yes, I think Marvel need to fix their stories.
No!
Huh?
No!
Again?
Captain America
What the?
no more. Anakin, join the dark side.
Okay, Anakin! What about that was convincing? Let's just take our caps and go! Our caps? From my point of view, those are my caps. No, I will do what I must. Ah!
Very good.
Hey, you there!
Strike me down. Do it. Yeah.
No!
No!
It's our turn.
You're weak.
No. You're weak.
I don't like that.
Yes, we know that you don't like that.
Throw me again, but off something higher.
No! I can help!
No!
I'm here to save the day!
Well done. Oh dear, it's Lava Planet time.
I am the Senate. I will never fold. Tails, where are you?
What the heck is
Life in the dark
Sonic?
side is this.
What the heck is Sonic doing?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Don't try it, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Yes, we know. One equal footing.
Hello there. Hey, that's my line! Make it bigger! It's not working! You have to make a new shape! I'm trying! I'm trying! It's so tight! Oh! This should be enough.
Okay, what's that?
I'm gonna need a lot more.
Okay, Doctor Strange might return. Okay, it's time to end now. Why was Sonic there? I've no idea. Anyway, let's end this now. Okay, my fellow subjects, I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, remember to subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video then. Goodbye.
Thanks all for the enjoyment.